Alright, so what is it today? It's like the 29th of this fabulous calendar year of 2017. It's June, July, so it's July. And yeah, I just got off my shift at work at FYE. It's gonna be like my last shift for the next like freaking 6 days. I don't work again until Saturday, or not Saturday, but Friday. So that's kind of, I don't know, it's good and bad, depending on what I want to do. I suppose maybe it's more of a blessing in disguise. But I don't know. Today I just worked. I did stuff there. Kind of helped the customer, like, I don't know. Oh, I should write down my numbers. I should tell them about my numbers. Should go back there. Never got to write down my like sales numbers for the day. I actually got pretty good ones. So I want to keep those. Make sure to put it in there. But you know, just in case. Maybe I can just like call them. That'd be funny. Anyway. So yeah, I did pretty good at work today. Did really good. Got good numbers. And, helped a lot of people, I suppose. And now, I don't know what to do for the rest of the day. I was kind of like, my mom wants me to go down to southern Utah so I can see, or be there for my like little brother's birthday. They adopted baby brother's birthday. I don't think I'll be able to make it for today, obviously, but I can make it tomorrow, and then the rest of the week I'll be down there. Yeah. It's not bad time, so I need something to work on or do. Occupy my time, earn a living. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like just like the middle of my day, I suppose. Kind of haven't been recording obviously a lot recently. I don't know. I guess there's been some like highlights the past few days. So I worked at a hospital. Worked at Pioneer Valley Medical Center. Well, I wasn't paid for it, but I just kind of like did clinicals there. Like intern stuff, I suppose. Got to see some hand surgeries done. I was in the OR and I was like watching them, kind of asking a few questions here or there. Staying quiet for most of the time. Just cause I guess you gotta, I don't know, I basically just kind of walked in a little bit. So I don't know, if I keep on going back, I'm sure I'll learn more stuff. Yeah, I guess that place just needs, the operating room is supposed to be very sterile, so don't touch anything. But yeah, I got to see some patients get operated on, and then see them go into the operation, just pre-op procedures, and then I saw kind of like post-operation or recovery room, sort of there's recovery room, debriefings and updates and stuff like that. Seems pretty simple, really straightforward and simple, for these hand surgeries at least. My dad says there's some really interesting like stuff out there, like if you see like knee surgeries and then like some like stomach surgeries. He says those are really interesting. So I guess I'll go back, sometime and see some of those. So yeah, I got it scrubbed up and gotta look at everything, I suppose. And, yeah, I went on that Moab trip. I still have to post a video for it. Waiting on by the time I'm recording this, actually. Maybe after all I've done it. What else have I done? I hung out with a friend last night from FYE. Please subscribe to my channel. Watches. See what he tells me. And I hung out for a while. Talked. Skateboarded. Got like a slushy thing. Slurpee from 7-Eleven. I haven't had a Slurpee in forever. But I had one. They're fantastic. What can I say? Maybe like I've checked out some games from GameStop recently. Like I played some of The Witcher 3, which was really good. That's a really good game. Really good. It's like 10 times better playing it than just like watching videos on YouTube of it. So I checked that out, and then I kind of installed it on one of UVU's Xbox One consoles. Played it there for a bit. I only played I only played the game for like a day, and then returned it because then I went to like a Moab trip with my dad. I think that was when it was. That's right before I went on the Moab trip. Then I rented out Assassin's Creed Liberation just recently for PS Vita. One of like the launch games for PlayStation Vita. I've wanted to play since forever. And you know, it's graphically impressive. Like they actually, they got Assassin's Creed, like tons of parkour to work on the Vita. I've noticed, I played it before like a patch had also just like the base kind of like launch release thing without any patches, and then I played it with some patches afterwards. Even after patches, there's some bugs in the game that are kind of game breaking. Which is unfortunate. Well, which are game breaking, which are unfortunate. It'd be nice if they could have optimized that game even more. But yeah, it was really cool. I like the writing is really good on it. Obviously, it's not. It's written well. Like it has some nice cinematic sort of storytelling structure to it. But it's still not 100% there. Like I like what's there, but it's just not yet. So they probably needed more time to work on it. But yeah, it was a good game. Played it for a bit. Put it back onto the shelf just recently. Still kind of debating whether or not to quit video games entirely. So we'll see how that happens. Nothing really all that exciting, honestly. Happened at the moment with me. I guess, I don't know. I got a watch thing like my sister got me for Christmas a couple years ago for Fallout 4, which I'm actually really liking. I haven't worn it. I actually got it like for me back in like 2015. 2015, Christmas 2016, 15, 16, and I don't know, I haven't worn it since. I haven't even worn it. This is my first time really like wearing it out. Yeah, it's cool. Kind of reminds me like a Mickey Mouse kind of watch. That's how goofy it is. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. Maybe go down to Utah, maybe I could work on some videos, maybe I could study stuff. so that's kind of where I'm at today, right now at the moment. So I guess I'll inform you if I make another video today. Bye-bye. Anyway, we're gonna probably stage right now. About 40-ish. And I just figured, you know, I'm just gonna make this a thing I'm gonna do from now on, do skating. Yeah, so I guess from when I last filmed, what did I do? I went home, played guitar a bit, and then I was on Snapchat, looked at Ty Lopez's stuff on Snapchat, try to get motivated in life, and then I went on Squarespace and like kind of built myself a website-ish. Like, it's mostly default stuff right now, but there are stuff there. I don't know, there's some, I put like a video up there from one of my YouTube videos from my channel. Just kind of wrote some crap in there, and I guess I still have to make it a thing. See if anybody can like actually look at it. It's just like a 14-day free trial right now on the Squarespace thing. Then my roommate came in to the apartment and told me that there's a thing happening that was happening at our apartment. They were having like free ice cream, so I went with him. It was not really like that big of a gathering, but I went there, had some ice cream, kind of tried to play basketball a little bit with basketball in the pool, which I probably should have filmed. When you think about it again, film it. But yeah, I mean, I saw Nikolai there, one of my buddies from the complex as well. IT guy let me borrow the drone. Thank you very much. It was too nice of you to let me borrow that drone. Yeah, that's what I did, and I kind of went back. Then I played like a closer on the piano for, I don't know, it's kind of rambling. It was barged into the lounge area. That was Glenwood, and played closer again. There were some people like sitting on the couches, so I was like, I want to become a performer, so I'll push through this one. So I did it, and then I'm back home, and I don't know. Didn't watch YouTube. What did I do? Yeah, I just watched YouTube videos. Watched some music videos, and I posted some stuff on Snapchat. And then I don't know. So one of these bands that I was listening to, they're like 17, 18-year-olds, and they have like really good stuff. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of like pondering like if it's possible to enjoy work, and I think maybe they're kind of like, maybe work is like effort and just like exertion, stress in a way. Maybe not like stress, but like, you know, kind of like exertion type stress. Something maybe that has a lot to do with kind of like the results people have in their life, or I don't know, like people's income levels. Maybe they haven't worked that hard to achieve something, they haven't sacrificed enough pleasure, or I don't know, something to gain whatever it is they want, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking right now. Something really nice that happened that irritated me like yesterday. There's an apartment complex I'm moving to. It's actually really nice. And again, my dad is too nice to be funding this. But so yeah, apartment complex right across from UVU, and yeah, so they had like a roommate matching guide or roommate compatibility quiz type thing. That I don't know. They're partnered with some company to I don't know, pair you up with some people who are similar to you. And I thought I missed out on the test because I got an email one day. I got an email for the roommate compatibility test the day before the compatibility test like ended, like their due date was by. I don't really want to blame them on like that they sent it to me late, because you know I did get the email, I did see it, but I opened it up, I didn't read it. But you know, the day after I did finally get to read it, got to reading it, and then I emailed, called Wolverine Crossing, and they gave me an email of like the GM and then the company that they have for like their roommate compatibility compatibilizer. And yeah, it looked like a woman who worked there, was able to email Wolverine Crossing GM, and they extended the time of the deadline, so I was able to get them to extend it to the 30th. Oh, success, a key, key to success. And yeah, so I filled out the compatibility thing. It took actually a while. It was actually pretty in-depth. It was really weird. They said be honest, and it was really strange because a lot of the questions, it was kind of like talking to a therapist, or like there was a lot of things like, I don't know, like just in my mind, it was like really personal, which I was kind of like, that's like, you know, that's a bit like I was hoping it would be very thorough, but this exceeded, I don't know if it necessarily exceeded my expectations. It was, I guess it did exceed, it pleasantly exceeded my expectations of how thorough it was, but at the same time, it did exceed them in ways I was uncomfortable with. That doesn't mean like, that is not a good thing, but it was like a psychological type thing, like asking you like your opinion of yourself, your opinion like your relationships with people. I thought it would ask more about interests. It did kind of ask about interests, age, gender. That's like, comfort levels was like some things like, hey, you're comfortable with like loud music playing, if somebody has it playing in the house, or borrowing, and then like it had like those kind of like basic kind of questions, which when I say them, they sound basic, but like when you're doing it, you're kind of like, I don't know, kind of personal. But then they ask you like super personal questions about yourself, like, do you have a good opinion about do you have a good opinion of yourself, and like, how do you feel about people, how do you feel about people, how they represent like how your friends represent who you are, like reflection of yourself. I don't know, it got way personal, but I completed it, and hopefully I filled it out like as I did. There was a section in there which I wasn't 100% honest in. It was more like the way I want to be, other than the way I am, which I feel like might hinder me, but I did, for the most part, probably like 75% of it was I was honest with myself with. And yeah, so that's one of the things I did today. That's what I did when I got home as well. Pleasant surprise. Pretty dang surprised, I will say. And yeah, now it's later, and I'm kind of like at the crossroads of, well, do I go study? Or do I have fun? What do I do? Maybe. So I think I've decided to just have the fun today, because, you know, that's who I am for the moment. Hey, KeyBank, I think Logan used to work at KeyBank. Logan did used to work at KeyBank, one of my dudes in my apartment. But that KeyBank, I'm not sure. Good for him. Money. And I don't work tomorrow, and I don't work the next day, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day, or the next day. Yep, so I don't work tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day, or the next day. Yep, don't work. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll deposit my check and live off of that meager sum for a little bit. And yeah, do that. Skin's looking fine as ever. But I guess it's not as bad as it once was. I suppose. Trying to be positive. Don't really believe it, but whatever, you know, negativity bias. I don't want to live there. Expensive. It's like $1,000 a month. Oh yes. Oh yes. There's a lot of stuff here.